Hi, my name is Dr. Moya Bailey, and I'm going to break down the term misogynoir. So, what is misogynoir? Misogynoir is a term I coined in 2008 to describe and better explain what I was noticing around the representation of Black women and gender expansive people in the media, in particular, social media. The representations of Black women and gender expansive people that I witnessed was limited and negative. It was anti Black, racist, and sexist, and an outright hatred of Black women and girls. It was so rampant that I coined the term misogynoir to address it. I defined misogynoir as the anti Black racist misogyny that Black women and people read as Black women experience. So, how does misogynoir show up in our lives and broader society? Misogynoir shows up through negative images and stereotypes that have devastating real life impacts on Black women. For example, you might have heard the term welfare queen. The welfare queen was a term and stereotype promoted by the Reagan administration in the 80s to disparage Black women seeking government assistance. The welfare queen was depicted as a Black single mother committed to taking down the government through her use of social services.
Pause, everybody, right now. This is on the 1 and 2. This is DJ Torch. We're going to keep this going right here in a minute, but I need to remind everybody the welfare kings are, believe it or not, are big businesses. They get subsidies you would not believe. Let me continue.
The welfare queen stereotype successfully convinced the American public that Black women were the primary users of welfare, hence a burden to society, even though then and now, white people are the primary beneficiaries of welfare. Public policies to this day, like public housing, education, and healthcare, just to name a few, are created with misogynoir baked into the plans. Another example of misogynoir is the use of drag by Black male comedians to portray stereotypes about Black women.
Uh-oh. We know somebody who does that, don't we? Exactly, Cyber. We got the receipts up in here. Welcome, Quita. Welcome, Cyber. Welcome, Tevin. Welcome, A Lady. Welcome, Sugar Love. We're about to get this party started up in here. About to get this party started.
Tyler Perry's Medea, Flip Wilson.
Yeah, let's talk about Tyler Perry for 1 minute. Let's talk about him for 1 minute. Let's talk about him for 1 minute.
Especially Black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will.
Look at this. What a coincidence. What a coincidence.
A lot of women, especially Black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, Black women are making a lot more money for the most part than Black men.
Okay,
right?
So Black women are making a lot more money. Okay, let's listen again.
For the most part than Black men, right? There are a lot of Black women are making a lot more money for the most part than Black men. Black women are making a lot more money for the most part than Black men, right?
Right. Okay, so Black women are making more money for the most part than Black men. Okay, so we got that down. So if that's the case, right? What's the problem? If Black women are making more money than most Black men, right? From Tyler Perry's point of view, whether it is right or wrong, we won't even go into it. We'll just take him on his word, right? Then what's the problem? What is the problem? The problem is that Black men are not making as much as Black women, according to Tyler Perry. And if that's the case, who needs to step up? What, you want Black women to make less? You want them to, instead of going in for work for 8 hours, go in for 4 hours? See, See, this is the funny part. I love this after the fact. I love this after the fact, after the hype is gone, conversations. Because then, you can pick up on things that were missed. And one of the things that were missed was this. Black men in the manosphere were championing Tyler Perry for saying this. But what I've been argued many times on this channel is they'll say that, oh no, black men make more than black women, black men make more than black women. If that's the case, then if black men make more than black women, I got a checkmate here. That's what I'm getting to. If black men, according to the manosphere, makes more money than black women, then why do black women have to settle? Gotcha. Got you real good. Got you real good. So do you want to believe me or do you want to believe Tyler? Fellas, I don't care. Take your pick. It's checkmate either way. I got you either way.
I was tagged in a story.
Well, let me pause this real quick. Now we're going to go back into Burb and Bougie. Burb and Bougie, break it down for us.
This woman was talking about her date, and she actually recorded from her purse. She was recording some of her date. Now, sometimes I believe that these things are skits, but she did a story time, and in the story time, the man that she went on a date with had left her all kind of messages, voice messages, typed up messages. He was leaving messages after messages. It was a lot. So I know that this happened. So because I know that this happened, because I listened to her story time, I'm going to play her story time before I play the date videos, just so you can understand what is happening. I'm going to play that first. And he has a song. It's called Snow Bunny Hunters. I went to the song. It is a real song. Some man took the time to attempt to analyze the video. I'm going to post that somewhere in this montage of videos. Y'all, y'all have got to watch this. I'm not going to come in on the back end. I'm just telling y'all because I'm still trying to get over this cold. But this man on this date, he is like a walking, talking red pill manifesto. It is hilarious and terrible. Like literally, he's hitting all the points, like boom, boom, boom. Like he had a test and he mastered it. Y'all have got to listen to her story time. And like I said, then I'm going to put the parts of the video that she posted on her page. I'm just going to glue it all together. I'm going to glue in the man analyzing Snow Bunny Hunter. I'm not going to put in Snow Bunny Hunter into my video because I don't want to get a copyright claim. But you guys go ahead, watch this video, and let me know what you think.
Buckle up for quite the fucking story time. I really haven't been trying to edge you guys with it. I just had to collect my thoughts over the last 3 days because there's been so much other shit that has happened. Just for a little context, I met him out at a club one night. Why I thought I could find love in the club, especially in LA, don't fucking ask. We had a lot of mutuals, and so in my head, I was like, how bad could it really be? Bitch, how bad could it be? As bad as it could be. And it's the fact that all of you are trying to figure out if it's satire or not. I was sitting there the entire fucking date, in real life, being like, is this satire? Is he performing a bit right now? But the text I got today, I don't think it was a bit. I'm going to show you guys the text I got today and the 17 phone calls because it was absolutely insane. But a lot of you were a little disappointed in how I reacted to him because I make all of the how to piss off shitty men videos. I was flabbergasted, so taken back. I couldn't even get the fucking words out. I couldn't get a word out. I knew that this was going to happen. I knew he was bound to see it because even I've been getting text all fucking day for the past 2 days. Oh my God, is this real? Who is it? So I there's 2 other texts before this, Kindle, pick up the phone. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Why would you post our date on fucking TikTok? People are texting me saying they recognize my voice, but this is fucks, bro. I'm in the industry out here. And you're ruining my rep. I'm deeply hurt that I'm painted in such a bad light when I'm such a genuine and spiritual person deep down. I only said those things because I felt that you would feel the same way. That is fucking wild. Also, let me
pause it right there for a minute. That's the one thing funny about you know, let's just say narcs or loons. I'm going to be nice today and try not to use the word bandit, but basically, you know, they think higher of themselves than they really actually are. They think they're better people than they actually really are, when really they aren't. Let me keep it going. Let me keep it rolling.
I said I quite literally had like 17 phone calls. I'm so blown away by this. Just listen.
Hey, Kendall.
I'm not even gonna talk.
I'm just kind of upset, you know? I thought that we were having a good time. And yeah, maybe the date didn't end on such a good note and everything like that. But I shared those things with you because I felt that you would be, we'd have commonalities there, you know? And then we can maybe become a partnership, or we can build a life together later on. And I'm just hurt you shared something so intimate and private, a date publicly on the internet, and it's going mega viral. And I have people reaching out to me saying, dude, was that you in the video? Was that you? And I'm ignoring it because I don't want people to find out. So I don't know. Call me back. I've called you like 17 fucking times. I want to talk. I want to make this better.
This can't be real. There's no way. There's absolutely no fucking way.
I saw you at Bootsy Bellows.
This is crazy.
And you were like the finest snow bunny there.
Wow. Wow. We can already see this person has some issues calling somebody 17 effing times. And he said it himself too.
And I low-key wrote the song about you because I thought it'd be a nice gesture and you'd feel the same way. So
you wrote a song. Interesting. I wonder what it's about. Let's see.
No.
I don't know. The song's live and everything.
He sent me the fucking song link.
I'm hurt.
This keeps going and going. So in conclusion, he ends up sending me this fucking Snow Bunny song that is supposedly written about me when he saw me in Bootsy Bellows. Like, this is so fucking, this is one of the craziest things I think that ever happened to me. He's like, if you listen to it, it's really about you. Please take the video down. Please, Kindle. I said, no, I'm posting this too.
Wait, let me pause here. Let me see. Okay, wait. What's his name? Lil Butters. Okay, wait. Let me see here. I got to check this out. For myself. Bill. Oh. I know this can't be real. Oh my God, it's real. Let's see, wait. Oh my God, you guys, I can't play the song, but because for copyright reasons, but it's true. There is a song called Snow Bunny Hunters. There is. I know he doesn't sound black, but he's black, I believe. I believe he's black. So, oh man. Oh man.
Stay safe out here and good fucking luck, because real. So in conclusion, I did block his number after this. This is truly my worst nightmare.
Why did you block his number? No, don't do that. We want to hear more stories.
I'm in high school again, like fucking with a SoundCloud rapper. PTSD. Like I don't know what else to do, but that's the tea.
Man.
So freaking, I'm actually working on my first like single release, everything like that. I've been producing.
I mean, talk about what is this when a black man worships a non-black woman like this? I mean, there's got to be something. There's got to be something better than what we got. If you can put some suggestions, in the chat, I'd appreciate it. I appreciate it. Snow Bunny Hunter. That's what the name of the song is, by Lil Butters. No, Quita, you're right. Brad and Chad they don't call their women snow bunnies. They don't. They just don't. We know who does, though, don't we? We surely know who does. I mean, even women they pedestalize, they find a way to insult them anyway. That's how bad, what do you call somebody who's misogynoir and also misogynist? I mean, what it's like, man, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. High value snow, man. I hear that. Yeah, it's an actual rap. Yeah. Hibiscus, it's an actual rap. That if that doesn't tell you the state that a lot of black men's mind is in, and it's a shameful one, I don't know what to say.
I'm
Just keep-
big.
Oh, you make music? Okay.
Yeah, I just started.
Can I hear something?
Yeah, I mean, my first song, it's called Snow Bunny Hunter. Basically, it's about my love for white women and everything like that.
Well, let me play it again.
I feel like
I gotta play this. You gotta hear this.
SoundCloud rapper. PTSD. Like I don't know what else to do, but that's the tea.
Okay, here we go.
So I'm actually working on my first like single release, everything like that. I've been producing, I've been around big.
Oh, you make music? Okay.
Yeah, I just started.
Can I hear something?
Yeah, I mean, my first song, it's called Snow Bunny Hunter. Basically, it's about my love for white women and everything like that.
Oh yeah, by the way, everybody like and subscribe. This ain't no job. It's all the way live. It's all the way live.
Like, my mom didn't immigrate here from this country for me not to be with a white woman, you know? That's the way I see it. Right? So, yeah, I can show you
He's not white. He's black.
a little bit of it right now. First part of it.
I don't want to play too much because it might, get in the algorithm. You know how that goes. There he goes. What can you do? I mean, okay, I'm going to go up here. Let's see who this guy is. Wait, he looks white there.
One of the most profound and important love songs of the decade, which is Snow Bunny Hunter by Little Butt 3 R's. And some people say this is just like a song by some like SoundCloud rapper misogynist, but I really think if you pay attention to the lyrics, this is like the voice of a generation in a song about unrequited love. So the first line.
On what? Oh my God! What did I walk into? Ms. RB, what did I walk into here? I mean, if we're talking about misogynoir, this is freaking it. This guy has completely it's not the guy on the screen. Now, he didn't make it. He didn't make the song. It's somebody else. Darnell is right. He doesn't sound black, but he's black. Okay? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, here we go.
Is spoken word and not sung. Ooh, it's freaking cold outside, man. What is that? I think this really reflects perhaps the coldness in the writer's heart, in that they have not yet found love at the beginning of this song. The next line reads, I'm a snow bunny hunter. I'm a snow bunny lover. And a snow bunny is a white woman.
He had to look it up. It's nobody is what? Oh, it's a white. Oh,
this artist is searching for their snow.
Yeah, let me clarify. The artist is black. This man who's on there is not black. He's just explaining, breaking it down to us what's going down. Via Burb and Bougie. You gotta like and subscribe Burb and Bougie. I don't know where she got this from, but she got it.
Hunting, if you will, desperately for love.
Hunting desperately for love. It's just like boom. Oh man.
They have vowed to love their snow bunny when they find them. Okay, so this next line I actually couldn't interpret at all, and there are no lyrics available as of yet. I think it ends with the term White House, which is completely beyond me. Moving on. The next line, she got a mani-pedi, hair, she ready. It seems to the artist rather, that his snow bunny cares about their appearance. So she has a mani-pedi, she's ready, hair-wise, which is important. If you care about yourself first, then you're ready to care about other people. So I can understand that when this artist found their snow bunny, they were potentially attracted to their mani-pedi and their hair that is ready, which it obviously follows that he wants to fuck you.
Oh man, this is very important. This is a very important part of Misogynoir too, because you have to understand the mindset of these men that perpetuate Misogynoir. They are really trying to get so far away from blackness. Okay? They are trying, I mean, he does not like himself. Okay? I got to find out what this black man looks like. He's a black man who sung the song. Caucasian man on the screen is not him. Let me make it clear. The black man wants to be whiter than the white person you see on the screen. White men don't think like the snow bunny hunter does. Which is a black man. Because white men don't disrespect women the way black men do, which is weird. Now they can, but usually they don't. Yeah, it's weird. It's getting good. It's really weird. Misogynoir is a new term for even me, and I will say this: we're going into weird waters tonight. There's no other way to do it. There's no other way to think about it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I am definitely going to drop the link because we have a lot of conversation to have. But let me keep going. Let me kind of get this set up here. You know, it's really weird. This is a world that I've never seen. Here we go.
Her name, Araya, not the singer. The artist really wanted to call out that his snow bunny that he seems to have found, which I assume was love at first sight, after noticing the mani-pedi and the hair, which was ready. This snow bunny is not the singer Araya. I'm not familiar with her work, but
Cyber Dream. So Becky out here setting up daggers for viral moments. Yeah. But hey, look, Cyber. If my brethren want to do that, set themselves up, let them set themselves up. Let them do it. It's embarrassing to me. Trust me that. But hey, maybe they'll grow from it.
It's definitely not her. Not her. So the next line, she a sucker, little white bitch. this sounds perhaps derogatory to the snow bunny, which the artist.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I could define that as he's trying to mix in some Black colloquialisms into it, something that they usually say for Black women, but sounds like to me that, you know, he's got a little bit for his, you know, for his woman that he puts up on a pedestal as well. Here we go.
Has fallen in love with, but in fact, it well, like and follow for part 2.
Believe like the body's a temple, and who you share your body.
So you listen to him. I mean, he actually sounds like somebody that I know from YouTube, but I'm going to keep it going.
With is one of the most important things ever, especially as a girl, right?
Notice how he's trying to put a little extra white emphasis on his Black voice to sound even whiter than he can. Then he's trying to out-white a white person. Let's keep going.
Freaking, what's your body count, by the way? Like how many kills do you have? I'm at like.
He just asked her, "What's your body count?" If you didn't hear it.
Honestly, like 100, 120. I just be out and about doing my thing. You know, as a guy, I feel like it doesn't matter as much. You know, you got to be more charming, captivating, and funny. But like, yeah, how many
okay.
do you?
She's not pleased. Just in case, I know how to read body language, even if, you know, I grew up in a Caucasian location, so I can tell you that she's not pleased. I can tell you that much. Let's keep it going.
A lot less than that.
Around a range?
Under 10.
Under 10? That's under 10 too much, you know? Jesus fucking Christ.
You listening to this? I guess he's trying to neg. They call it you neg her. That's a term in the pickup artist version. Like to welcome everybody in the chat. We're having a ball up here. M. Mills, Quita Ward, Oya Terminador, Negro, New Diamond, Hibiscus. We also have Quita Ward, Sugar Love, Miss RV. You know, we got everybody up in here. I'm gonna keep it going. You know, I think we got something going on here. Cyber Dreams is here. Darnell's here. Fiona's here. You know, I think we're gonna have some fun with this tonight. Tevin's here. You know, I think we're gonna have some fun. Let's have some fun.
Okay. Can we get the check? I have to go home. Like my stomach kind of hurts.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Probably like Joe Rogan.
Okay.
Ben Shapiro.
Okay.
And Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, Jordan Peterson. All of them, they're kind of just leading the new age thinking for all men, you know? Men these days are becoming just kind of like bitches, you know? They're putting stuff in the water to make the frogs gay. They're making everything gay, you know? Freaking, especially being here in LA, like I wish I was in fucking Dallas. Yeah, usually crypto has its ups and downs, right? There's cycles in 2017 where it has a bull run and then it drops completely. When it's in the shitter, when no one's really thinking about it, that's when you invest heavily into it. I was early on it, to be honest. I was 17.
Oh my God. I mean, she doesn't even have to say or do anything. He's literally roasting himself. Yes, let me make it clear. The man you're listening to is a Black man. Now, that's not the problem. His voice or sounding like a white person is not the problem. It's what he's saying and how he thinks that's the problem. That's the problem. Let's keep going.
It seems like we aren't having too much chemistry on this date. So I bought you like 2 glasses of wine. Let's split the check, you know? Let's split the check. If we do have another date, I'll cover you, or if I'm actually dating you, I'll cover the bill and everything like that. But I mean, if you want to come hang out at the crib, Like we can just watch some fucking, we play like Super Smash Bros or something, and then I'll cover it completely. Yeah.
So basically what he's saying is that if the woman will give him sex, he will cover the check that he should just cover anyway. That's what he's saying. Black women, you're missing out on men just like this. Aren't you upset? I mean, aren't you mad? I mean, he won't cover the check. He's literally negotiating. He's literally negotiating to get sex out of her if he pays the check for 2 glasses of wine. As a black man, yes, I am embarrassed. I am very embarrassed.
We can split it. It's all good. We'll split it.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, wow. Let's get back into what man. Okay. If that is not a good setup for the explanation of misogynoir, I don't know what is. Here we go.
Portray stereotypes about Black women. Tyler Perry's Medea, Flip Wilson's character Geraldine, Shanae by Martin Lawrence, and most recently, TT by Blame It on Quay are examples of this phenomenon. These different characters, while funny to many, are very...
Nigga says, I would have to take a long trip to the bathroom, right, and then come back.
problematic. Why? They inform ideas that we have about Black women, especially dark-skinned Black women. These characters suggest that dark-skinned Black women are unattractive, loud, unlovable, and over the top. Also, these characters have a disproportionate impact on Black trans women because they imply that Black trans women are not real women, but only men playing drag. It is a stereotype that leads to deadly consequences for Black trans women.
Darnell, I thought my game was bad.
Misogynoir shows up everywhere, in our lives, our families, communities, and broader society. So we must all commit to defeating it. But how do we do that? We do so by tapping into Black feminisms, by uplifting whole and healthy representations of Black women, girls, and gender-expansive folks, and by interrupting moments in our lives where we see misogynoir showing up. It requires the transformation of all of us, that we be different and transform our hatred of Black women, girls, and gender-expansive people into respect, resources, and power. Black feminisms can show us how.
Yes, Lord, got to get out.
The Mammy.
You tell me who you want done, and I'll do the hell out of it.
The Jezebel.
Shut it up! You are such a big baby.
And the Sapphire. Submissive, sexy, sassy. 3 stereotypes of Black women that return to our screens over and over again.
The Mammy is probably the most familiar to people. It's usually a maid, heavy, taking care of the family.
You is kind, you is smart, you is important.
She is asexual. She doesn't have really a life of her own. She's really only there to support the family.
And probably one of the most famous examples is Mammy from Gone with the Wind.
Just hold on and suck in.
Somebody who is always seeking out to put aside her own desires, her own needs for white families, white men, white women, white children.
Meet Sugar Hill, sexiest, deadliest chick in town.
The second stereotype is the Jezebel, and that's someone who's generally oversexed.
Is mysterious.
Her only power is in her body and in the influence she has over men.
Unattainable.
And then finally, the Sapphire character, I think that's seen in TV more often than anything else.
Get some Kleenex, wipe your nose, cause it ain't that damn sad.
The Sapphire is usually sharp-tongued, manipulative woman who emasculates her husband.
There was actually a character called Sapphire Stevens on the Amazon Andy show.
And I guess you think you could cook, clean, and get along just fine all by yourself.
I do.
The representation of the angry Black women. And that's kind of metamorphosized to today, where we just have sassy, angry Black women who doesn't take anything from anybody.
Caricatures of Black women have been around in Western culture for centuries. They're rooted in the transatlantic slave trade, when stereotypes were used to commodify Black bodies and justify slavery. These characters were popularized in what Americans called minstrel shows, comedic performances in which white actors, in blackface, lampooned Black people just to entertain other whites. By the early 1900s, minstrel shows were fading in popularity, but the stereotypes endured. They made the jump to film, then electronic media, and they have survived to this day.
Throughout history, more often than not, Black women are depicted in reductive ways that denies the different experiences and emotions that are a part of their life.
Aunt Jemima. Perfect pancakes in 10 shakes.
Depictions of Black women in the media throughout time have been used to put forward ultimately oppressive ideologies.
Generalizations are useful, I constantly say this, but they're also shortcuts. And
let me pause this for 1 minute because I got a little bit more to go. We're going to jump into a situation that we all know of. Because, let's make it fun tonight. Guess who's up to it still? Like and subscribe on Tissa Tales channel. Let's let her break down. Let's let her break this down. Let's let her break this down. There's something, I'm going somewhere with this. Bear with me.
Doing today. Well, if you were Armand Wiggins, you are saying that you are done with Darius Jackson. Apparently, Darius Jackson, a guy that did what he did to the mother of Leo, operated with no integrity. How surprised. You can't be kidding. But you know what? Let's take God's blessings the way they do. Armand Wiggins has come out and explained what happened. If you guys don't know, he was supposed to go public with a bunch of information about what happened between Darius and KeeKee. Now, clearly this was coming from Darius, and this is part of this campaign to actually, in my opinion, ruin KeeKee's reputation. Now, Armand did come out and say he is not on anybody's side, but he went on Twitter and let that chopper sing. And all I got to say is, y'all, I will say somebody that lies, cheats, and someone that even gave them a bloodline, what you think they're going to do to you? Somebody's a deadbeat. What you think they're going to do to you, right? Y'all, let's get into this. And also, Armand Wiggins did release the audio of what I guess Darius's proof, but baby, it didn't eat. It didn't do what he said he did. He literally gave an audio that was completely chopped and screwed. That made him look like even more of a psycho. And all I got to say is, Kiki Palmer's mom is a key. Miss Sharon is a key. She's a key. She did what.
Let's make it clear. Darius is a psycho. Any man who puts his hands on women is a psycho.
Any mother would. And also the fact that there is somebody, right, that broke into your.
Exactly, Sugar Love. All he did was catch another case. Yep.
House. Someone that has abused you several times standing in front of you. And Darius gave a chopped and screwed call with KeeKee being like, okay, fine, I did hit you, but what about, and it's just chop and screwing, almost like piece of thing. I agree with KeeKee's mom. There's something wrong with that boy. Darius said, this is all the evidence you have. Ching, ching, you better cling, cling, ching, ching, cling, cling. You better make sure that you get your measurements for your handcuffs. Cling, 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 ching, ching, cling, 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 cling. That's all that you're going to be hearing for the next 5 years of your life, hopefully. Darius Jackson is an idiot. He clearly is not spending his money on lawyers. He's spending it on trying to launch.
Yeah, it's funny how people they talk that smack about having a lawyer or anything. And what's funny to me is they be the first ones to run away from the courtrooms. That's the funny part. Oh yeah, I got myself a lawyer, or oh yeah, you're gonna catch yourself a case. The first thing you do is when the judge hits that gavel, that nigga gone. Ain't anywhere to be found.
Some type of Tory Lanez Meg the Stallion offense. You don't got Tory Lanez fan base. You don't got Tory Lanez money. The only thing you got is a woman hating, evil chickmunk Tom and Jerry person sitting there spewing. Literally, that just sits behind his computer all day talking to his 12-year-old suburban stands about how he hood and whatnot. Y'all, let's get into this. Okay, so where are we? Baby, you're not going to believe this.
Don't forget to like and subscribe on Tisa Tells, and don't forget to like and subscribe here. Here we go.
So Armand Wiggins posted, don't get it twisted. It's really F Darius and his team. I'm not on their side. They sent me the info, played games with me all day, having me not put out the info, all kinds of ish, just to send it to other people. That's right. He's a liar. He's a manipulator. He is a user. Did you think he was going to operate?
The type of person that she just explained right there is very common. Very common. All over the place.
Look at somebody that the crimes are, but whatever, right?
And criminals, and they all these men like this, all of them, they got them restraining orders. They got them. Some have 1 and 2. Some have over 10. But they all got them. Restraining orders. We all know if some man tells you, if you're out on a date and some guy says, yeah, damn, I got a restraining order. Go to, as someone put in here, go for a very long walk to the bathroom, all the way back home. Don't come back to the restaurant.
When I was trying to be respectful and move with integrity. So now, right? So now I'm just giving y'all what they gave me. I don't give a F. Somebody said it's only F Darius because he didn't send you the tea quickly enough for you to maximize profits on the situation. I will say this, especially as a blogger, you can't don't hate the player, hate the game. At the end of the day, yes, hello, the same way CBS, CNN, the same way the New York Post is doing it for clicks and views. Of course, that's the motivation. It's a trade-off. But somebody said to Armand, yeah, you was tripping. Nobody was trying to hear that integrity BS. Now MF has beat you to it, trying to be integral or whatever and have integrity. He said, life is about lessons won't happen again. Now, here's the thing. They said an explosive audio obtained by DJ Academics. Listener, now mind you,
Sympathizers in the house. Yeah. Sympathizers in the house.
This tape is chopped and screwed. Darius is an idiot. This makes him look even worse. You heard the alleged voices of Kiki Palmer.
Yep, fools like to chop up a tape, trying to make people sound the way they don't.
Darius Jackson is sharing Kiki's mother having an intense conversation. Kiki's mom said, you a limp DMFer.
Oh, damn.
That's what your mama raised. D suckers because your brother's a D sucker too. And you probably suck D too.
I know. I feel the same way, Tisa, on that one. I'm like, what?
I'm sorry, is this supposed to hit? You are being accused of beating up Kiki and you're trying to make her mom the thing? Even if everything in here was exactly as Darius said, why haven't you pressed charges against the mama? Or is Kiki paying for the crimes of her mama? I'm confused. What does he think this gives? Keep effing around and I might get somebody to F you. Call Santana, right? I tried to be nice to you because I thought you had some mental problems. And you're giving this tape to one of the biggest homophobes, in my opinion, who has a platform, which is DJ Academics. Right?
Birds of a feather.
Okay. I tried to be nice to you because I thought you had some mental problems. Then she said, Usher is, you and your stupid A family don't even understand the business. Usher is blank, guys. This is the explosion. You got a couple scratches on your neck, a scratch right here that looked like defensive wounds. I did a live last night with the Black Letter Law. Please go and check it out when she actually outlines all this in a very methodical way. It's a great live. Please go check it out. It's up on my channel too.
Yeah, all those look. That's the funny part about abusers is that they get mad. Like they're the type of people that if they hit you hard, okay, and they bruise a knuckle doing it, they get even more mad at you. Yeah, that's how creepy this dude is. That's how creepy it. Yeah, that's how creepy it is. That's how creepy he is. Listen to Shed Sade. She's trying to give us a positive turn on Mammies. Check this out.
If you desire to be in a relationship with a strong man who will lead, which many of us do want, you need to know how to identify with your man. This is not a bad thing. This is not an evil thing. This is not a you're weak-minded thing. This is just basic heterosexuality.
Male identity.
That's interesting. Let's go into this real quick. Here we go. We're going to break into the male identification.
Identified women attack other women, but when it comes to a man, they have all the excuses in the world. If they know the man is wrong, they will automatically choose sides with that male over their woman counterparts. They are masters at twisting words and playing innocent, and they usually victim blame a lot. So let's say, for instance, something happens to a mutual friend that you have, they will usually victim blame, or maybe let's say something happened to her with an incident with her boyfriend. They usually will victim blame or say, oh, you shouldn't have been wearing that, or that's your choice. They love to victim blame. They do it as if they're exempt from any harm that could be put in their way as well. They identify more as a man than a woman. So this is why the term is called male identified woman.
I think I need to hit this home. So let me hit it home right now. Here we go.
In her 30s or 40s.
Wait. Here we go. I'm going to hit it home. I'm going to hit this home right now. Let me pause it right there for 1 second. Let me make sure I put this up there. Okay. I am sensitive about my shit too. Put your dreams, break it down like this real quick. Here we go. So if you as a woman attacked another woman for no reason, you may be male identified. Yeah, that's probably true, especially for no reason, because you're probably attacking a woman because she's a woman. Just like black men, attack other black men because they're black men. Yep, they're black male identified as far as hating themselves. Anyway, this is called Six the Goddess. Make sure you like and subscribe her too, even if you don't want to. Why Kiki Palmer is full of it. So this is a weird thing. I don't even know if I have to play much of this, because really the title itself tells everything. Okay, I'm sure that Six saw the tape. She saw Spice is nice. Welcome. She saw dude assaulting this woman, right? You saw that. See, some people like to overcomplicate a situation. I like to simplify it. A man who's much bigger than a woman hitting a woman, any woman really of any size, is disgusting, right? Not to the male identified. Let's go into it. Here we go.
Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Six the Goddess. And keep in mind, I'm a goddess and I'm sensitive about my shit. I hope you all are doing well. I am doing amazing.
That's from Erica Badu, by the way.
I want to make a disclaimer before I make this video.
You better call Tyrone.
Before I make this video, I want to say I in no way, shape, or form agree with DV on anyone's behalf.
Why do they say that? And then in a weird way defend the DV dude? No, she's going to say she's not. But you are if you're dissing the victim. Okay. That's like, it's like a guy hits a woman with a brick, right? Somehow, though, the woman comes out to be the evil one. This is what's going down right here. This is what's going down. Let's keep going. Welcome, Tommy. Welcome, New Diamond. Welcome, Cyber. Welcome, Bridget. Welcome, Melanated Vessel. Welcome, Spices Nice. Welcome, Sugar of Love. Let's keep it going.
Everybody need to keep their hands to themselves. I think especially with a male being a stronger species, I think it is especially wrong for them to put their hands on anybody. I am a DV survivor myself, and I have.
We should really understand more. Okay, this gets really weird. This gets really weird. Let me keep going.
Also had my sister and best friend have her life come to an end due to DV.
That's definitely my condolences, first of all. So KeeKee is a DV survivor. Hopefully, she's not out of it yet. And 6 is a DV survivor. And unfortunately, it appears that she said that her best friend and sister didn't make it out. This should be cut and dry. Look, this should be a situation that, hey, I might not agree with everything KeeKee does or says, but F that N-word, right? That's how it should end, right? No, it's not. I found this difficult.
This is not something I observe in other people or I'm making a guess about. This is something that I have experienced myself and with a child, and that I have literally have people in the ground now due to this. So nothing that I say during this video will be to condone DV or make excuses for it or, victim blame or anything like that.
No, it turns out to be that way though. There's no way when I don't know. She seems like she's in her early 30s, maybe mid 30s. So all due respect, you should know. She should know. You should know better. There's just some things you just stay away from, because the problem that she's going to have is there are mentally ill men out there that are going to take this as they're going to take notes and use this as an excuse to do their DV work. I already know of some who have.
However, it is time to have a very serious and well-needed conversation that we are going to have today. And
remember now, really what she should be doing with a room full of men, by the way, okay, it's telling them if they are DV candidates in any way, shape, or form to seek help, to seek mental stability, to stay away from people until they get it worked out.
Also, before I get into this, ladies, okay, this topic we're about to discuss.
Welcome, Indiana Mom.
When it comes to my makeup looks, you know, my hair, my style looks, all of this information and stuff I cover in my Patreon. I have a women's only Patreon. I get ready for all my content and live shows on there. And while I'm on there, I don't gatekeep any products I use, tips or tricks. And we have wonderful girl talk with subjects just like the one that
This is really getting weird here, because I guarantee you that this is weird. Here we go.
that we're about to have today in there as well. The link will be in the description to join the Patreon.
Kevin, my condolences as well to your friend.
If you're tired of being a victim,
And to you.
if you're tired of crying and being mean and ugly, come to death row, baby. Okay, now that I've got all of that out the way, I just want to go ahead and say I truly believe. Also, let me also say everything I'm about to say here is my opinion. Okay, this is my perspective and my opinion. Let me put that out there as well. And in my opinion, long story short, Kiki Palmer is extremely full of shit. Now,
So that whole story she told just crumbles right now. All I know is that this better be good, what she's about to say. This, right, because basically I'm almost speechless right now. That's what's that thing, beating a person when they're down? This is exactly that.
I want you all to understand something. I've been working with couples and mostly women for a very long time. I know women well. I know them almost too well. I know things about women I wish I didn't know. And just like a man will die about his respect, women will die about their attention, period. A lot.
Welcome to the world of a male identified woman. And she wants to make money off of you. And Mills breaks it down like this. My mother's friend was delated in front of her young children, chased through the house by her boyfriend when I was a little girl. And Six is over here talking about calling a DV survivor full of shit. If that ain't for clicks and views, I don't know what is. I mean, this is bad, horrible timing. She's still, I mean, this is horrible. This is horrible. Wow.
A lot of women think that us getting attention or adoration is optional, and it is not. It is essential to you as a woman. Any women who don't get attention, don't get adored, are typically monsters, very difficult to be around. It's a non-negotiable. Men must be respected. Women must be adored. It's a non-negotiable. I think that society downplays the extent that women will go for attention. A huge part of your
No, they don't. What is she talking about? And the funny thing is, this is that last thing I knew, that a woman seeking attention, right? Which men do too. That's why people get dressed up nice. You know, that's why guys get nice cars. That's why guys wear gold chains. They're trying to get attention. So where's this going? I mean, everyone likes attention. Every culture, they like attention. Some might want to be in the, want to play it down key a little bit more than others, but for the most part, everybody wants attention.
Transformation as a woman is learning what
Look at Six herself. She wants it. She definitely wants attention.
emotions mean. A lot of women do not know how to say, I'm feeling this way, so I need to take this action to fix that. Most women, when we feel an emotion, it can come out in unhealthy ways.
Wait a minute. Okay. Men are killing each other in the Black community at a rate at 1 every hour. And women have the problem controlling their emotions? Look, I'm not saying it to bash men. I'm saying it, fellas, got some work to do. And what I've learned is losers get mad while winners make those adjustments. Listen to her one more time.
Women, when we feel an emotion, it can come out in unhealthy ways.
And when men feel an emotion, other men are dead. There's no other way to put it.
Desire for attention, or our desire for validation, or our desire to be adored, sometimes we don't know how to seek that to get satisfied in a healthy way. And what ends up happening is a lot of women will deliberately self-sabotage to get attention. And I'm going to explain what this means.
Wait, this is going to be weird right here. Welcome, Camo. This is going to be weird right here. I can tell you that right now. This is going to be really strange.
Y'all just let me slow cook and bear with me here. I'm not going into this conversation to say that DV situations are for young girls or for poor women. But what I will say is this. Typically, it does not go that a woman is middle-aged, in her 30s or 40s, has millions of dollars in the bank, and proceeds to obtain a partner where within
she's reaching. If you don't know what she's doing, she's reaching.
In under 90 days of her meeting him, begins to have DV issues. Okay, that typically is not how it goes.
Hey, lady, you nailed it. DJ, she's telling the truth about herself. She will do anything for male attention. The proof is in the pudding. Hey, lady, you nailed it. I mean, I can't think of it any other way. Hey, I don't mind. I'll give her attention. But it seems like it's the pot calling the kettle black. It seems like to me, very much so that.
And the pot calls the kettle black.
That's what it seems like to me.
When you do see women with money that are experiencing DV, normally they got with the man when they were very young.
No, she does. I mean, I wish people would read more, but let me keep it going.
It may have progressed into this. It may be substance issues, but
notice how the key word is maybe. Without saying from this book, blah, 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 from this research, blah, 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 from these stats say blah, blah, blah. She doesn't say that. Instead of doing that, she replaces that with the word maybe.
You don't see wealthy middle-aged women with no children get into a relationship and then within 90 days they're experiencing this.
That right there tells me she knows nothing about. No, I can't even say that. I'm not going to, because she may know, right? But doesn't care. She doesn't know about the honeymoon theory. That came out in the 80s. The honeymoon time. And what that is it's a frame of time where one of the partners or both are faking it until they make it. Right? And narcissists do this a lot. Where until they get you into a corner, sometimes, and that includes getting you pregnant. And in a case of a man, getting you pregnant, or getting you into a vulnerable situation where you have to depend on them, like isolated. They keep this fake veil out there that you think you're seeing a person, they're love bombing you, they're doing all this kind of stuff, which for it, it's beyond me how Six omitted this in very, very important point, by the way. And when they either when they get tired of the fake veil, or they feel like they have you in a position where they don't have to do that anymore, that's when Hands and Feet Incorporated gets started up. A lady breaks it down like this. Wait, Bridget breaks it down like this. I can't believe she's blaming the victim. Absolutely. Me either. But that's exactly what she's doing. A lady breaks it down like this. We have to consider the source. She is an ex-stripper. Her whole life has been about male attention. It is her survival. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with being a stripper or ex-stripper or whatever. That's your life. That is your life, whatever it is, true or not true, whatever. But the point of the matter is this. You cannot blame a victim of DV, okay, because she wanted attention. You're basically saying, ladies, you deserve to get hurt for seeking attention. The same attention I have been seeking all my life. That's basically the vibe I get from Six. Ignoring what all the manipulations that narcissists do. This is misogynoir at its worst, right? When a woman does it, Sugar Love, I can't either. Sugar Love breaks it down like this. Maybe my ears are messed up. I can't believe what she is saying. I don't know. If she really wanted women to really generally respect her, this is not, I don't get it. I think she's just trying to get, this is what you would call being male identified. This is the core. This is the core example right here. Now, believe it or not, the scary thing is that there are women that are worse than her. Oya breaks it down like this. DV does not discriminate based on race, social status, etc. Absolutely not. There are women of every race catching elbows, hands, feet, the whole bit, unfortunately. Indiana Mom breaks it down like this. She knows how it happens because it's happened to her. She's male identified, and it doesn't like the fact that KeeKee is believed and supported. Absolutely, Indiana Mom. While she probably was not in the past. Exactly. I believe that's, i.e., she's technically being a hater, in my opinion. Let's see what else she has to say.
Before I speak more on that, I want to say this. When it comes to ABUSE, it's not gender specific. Before I get into Darius's side, I first want to say that I feel as though KeeKee, ABUSE, Darius, in a way. I want you to think about this.
Wait a minute. That's going to be weird for the minute. But Miss RV breaks it down like, yep, Black women can't stay on code for Esh. They will do anything for male attention, and it's sickening. Let's see what's going on here.
Let's say that it was a man who had
RV.
a large social status and money the way that KeeKee does. And his partner, she didn't have as much money. She didn't have as much social status. And what would we say if that man had a baby and had that woman at home, and then he out at the Usher concert, you know, having girls dance?
So she went from telling us on how horrible DV is, right, to literally making up the weirdest analogy to defend it. I'm not going to say she knows she's doing that, but that's to the men, that's how it sounds. This is, wow, this is weird to me.
It's all on him. He got his D print out, and he got the baby at home with the girlfriend or the wife who is not, you know, in the same financial place as him or at the same social
At least
status.
if you can make an analogy, it should be something that can be somewhat realistic. She's literally telling us about an impossible scenario.
And him, oh, you at home with the baby, I'm out with Usher, I'm out with this because I'm Kiki Palmer, because I have more of a social status than you. Okay, if that was the other way around, we would clearly be able to identify that's ABUSE, period. You're a woman, we call it, we have all kind of names for that. Financial ABUSE, emotional ABUSE, where it's saying, oh, I have more money or I have more status, so therefore I'm allowed to get away with more, or you have to turn your eye to more.
Can you believe this? And it's weird because sometimes she will say some very sensible things. And then all of a sudden, we have this.
Or I have more power than you. In my opinion, that is ABUSE. And then on top of that, when you sit there and, you know, after disdain has been expressed for how you're moving, for you to turn around and then go do a music video with the same said celebrity and become an antagonist to your co-parent.
Wow. She is literally blaming KeeKee for KeeKee getting assaulted. In my opinion, this is all bad. But the sad part is, this is a large portion of the community. Wow. She really went there. She really went there. Bridget Mouton says, the only thing I don't like about the situation is that KeeKee went back to him. Bars. Exactly. But it's so common. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. And see, usually that's when the hands and feet get more active. A lady says, wow, she actually went there. She did. She went there hard. This is, see, when people start to put men in the situation of a woman, whether it's coming from a man or a woman, it starts to get a little bit disingenuous, in my opinion. Oya breaks it down like this. At Miss Mills, yep, I don't recall her dating anyone else. Yanni did an excellent live on this, stating how girls like KeeKee and Hallie have been filtered so that don't really know the dating game. Yeah, because they just been, yeah, they're superstars. They've been Disney or whatever. Yeah, he's on social. Yep. He knew KeeKee was an entertainer as he is. Yep. And his brother. What's funny, yeah. Melanie, it was, he was on social media in his underwear. But has a problem with KeeKee wearing a little dress. Yep. Let me keep it going. She sounds like these men on here. Yeah. Girl, okay, this is going to 6. Girl, sit down somewhere and take a seat. She sounds like these men on. Yeah, exactly. This is what you call male identified. A lady breaks it down. She has no proof that KeeKee abused Darius. This is disgusting. It is. Look at, yeah, she clearly hasn't done any research. I thought KeeKee's video of abuse was enough proof to substantiate DV. What about the actual proof, Karen Ridgway? Well said. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if 6 saw the wrong tape or what, but watching a woman getting hands and feet, I wanted to say something more direct, but I'm not. Getting handed and then footed, okay, since it's past tense, right? Should be enough. And it happened during the pregnancy too? This is really weird, but this is misogynoir at its creepiest right here. And just to think, I was just going to do a quick dip, but this is what you're seeing that 6 is saying right now, you're going to get from men. That's the weird thing.
It amazes me how, as women, we are so aware of when the roles are reversed, of when a man is wrong. But then,
so remember now, she's speaking of a scenario, i.e., an analogy that doesn't even fit KeeKee's situation at all. I don't know where she got this from.
When we're in the wrong, we suddenly are Stevie Wonder with amnesia, Helen Keller. We can't see it.
No, when Black women are wrong, 4.6 every hour. I mean, every day. 4.6. So, no. When Black women are wrong, unfortunately, the results are horrible. A lady breaks it down. It's a cold winter already. These people are doing everything they can to get that coin.
So I want to preface this with this. I am not going into this conversation with KeeKee is the one being ABUSED. I want to start by saying I feel as though that happened on both sides. Okay.
Oh, no, not this. Remember that thing, that time when the guy drove his car over people at that march, and then somebody said, well, there was bad people on both sides. Though one side wanted to kill the other people, and then the other side was just there peacefully marching. This eerily reminds me of that event.
Though that happened on both sides. Okay. And we have to evolve.
Now what's going to happen is this. The men in her crowd who have, let's say, this DV issue, with them being the source, they're going to take this home with them. and look at this as a form of justification or a plan. Wow. King Lucifer in the house?
To this place where we understand that ABUSC is more than just going upside somebody's head. In my opinion.
Wow. So what she's trying to say is this, is poor Darius, that poor boy, he was mentally abused by KeeKee, even though historically he has a past of abusing women. She didn't bring that part up, did she? In her little analogy, she didn't bring up the part about the person that she's trying to defend did this to somebody else and even tried to choke his own sister. Allegedly. What? Look, I mean, I understand there's a term thinking out of the box, but this is going pretty low here. This is going really low. Six, the man has a history of abusing women. His own sister, exes. So are you going to blame them too? Are they, when does the blame stop? What does a woman have to do? Because it wouldn't have mattered. She could have been, she took him in. She was taking care of a dude. How much more submissive does a woman have to be? He ain't ish. And just because he matches a lot of the dudes in your chat room, doesn't mean you have to just do this.
The physical ABUSC is easier to deal with than any other thing. Okay, you go ahead and
wait a minute. Did she just say getting abused physically is easier to deal with? Then I guess she's trying to employ some type of a mental abuse thing. Six, tell that to the people that are not on this earth anymore because of that, including, painful enough, and my condolences, the person you mentioned earlier. What in the world is going on here?
you doctor yourself up, it heals, and you move on. Okay. It is ABUSC to have more money and more social status than your partner and grant yourself opportunities that they don't have.
Wow. See, I can't believe she's using KeeKee's success against her. KeeKee was successful before dude was around. Melanated Vessel breaks it down like this. Man, let me calm down for a minute. First, let me go with New Diamond. See, he had that right one because I believe in cast iron pans. Ask one of my exes. Okay, let me read this one right here. She's so jealous. She sees herself as being one worthy of what KeeKee has. No, very classless and tasteless, gross. I mean, you have to admit, I mean, I don't know what Six was trying to do here, but because I had a neutral opinion about her before this, but this is kind of going weird. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad.
And throw it in their face, period. Okay, let's understand that.
I thought he already had some money of his own. Are you listening to this? She is blaming KeeKee. She is blaming KeeKee. In mails, breaks it down like this. I stayed in a 17-year mentally and verbally abusive abuse. I stayed in a 17-year mentally and verbal abuse of embarrassment and shame. You have to get to the point where you are fed up. Bars. Bars by M. Mills. See, what the funny thing is this is that Six, I mean, you're obviously picking at KeeKee. And I'm sure that people probably picked at you. How do you not see this? I'm a dude and I see it. How does that work? They'd make a different excuse for you, though. They might not say it the way you're saying it about KeeKee right now, but there's going to be some excuse that, hey, Six of Goddess, you got a sharp tongue. We saw you, blah, 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 whatever. And you were verbally abusing, dude. That's what you're basically doing. Wow.
The next thing I want to say is, once again,
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Tommy White says this. She's the reason young girls don't speak up when they get abused. Bars. Tevin. A lot of times when women date men of a higher status, they stay and endure the abuse because they like the benefit and lavish lifestyle. Or they don't know where else to go because the guy isolated her along the way. Hey, lady, I hate to painfully say it, but you probably nailed it. She'll probably go back again. A lady says this, and I think she will go back to him again, actually. Yeah. Painfully enough, it's what happens. And when she's in the ground, they're going to blame her.
If we're being specific to KeeKee, okay, I want it to be very clear. I don't care about celebrities. I don't care what they do with their lives. I'm not here to, be their judge and a jury on
that. And isn't it weird when they say that they've already judged them and juried them? Shout out to Love to Be Me in the house. Bridget Mouton's in the house. Phoenix Soul is in the house. New Diamond is in that house. Miss RV is in that house. Camo is in the cloud somewhere. Melanated Vessel is in the house. M. Mills is here. Rena West is here. Sugar Love is here. We're gonna keep this going. Man, this is getting hard to watch. Just a little bit more, and then we're gonna move to something else.
We use the celebrity situations to build conversation, to provoke thoughts. We take, since their business is all out in the open, we don't know the ins and outs of what's happened with your next door neighbor. But
no, I've seen enough. I just wanted to put her up for an example of a male-identified woman. If she fits the bill, please type a 1 in the chat. If you disagree, put a 2. Rena West breaks it down. She talked bad about KeeKee and the Usher thing. Definitely jealous. This is weird. This is really weird. Wow. I really didn't know she was going to go there like that. I really didn't. I'm kind of in shock right now. let's break into misogyny and hip hop real quick. Wait. Here we go. Okay, I have to move because something else. But anyway, let's keep this going right here. Anyway, basically, I guess my point is this. Basically, hip hop is probably one of the most misogynist, what should we call it? Uh-oh. Hold on one second. I'll be back in a second. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? If you can hear me, click 1 in the chat. Okay, we're back. We're back. If you can hear me in the chat, hit 1. If you can hear me in the chat, hit 1. Okay, we good. It's old TEDx. There was a what's called a copyright match, and basically that was an automatic systems pickup for some reason. A lot of the larger companies have that thing, but we good. Glad everybody's here. Back. We're gonna keep it going. No, I do not believe it was 6. It was not her. I'm not gonna say it was her. Let's see. Hold on one second. I thought that was kind of exciting myself. Let's see who it is. Let's see. Yeah, it says automatic re-enable when we not stops playing it. It was kind of slow though. All right, so we back. We are back. Hey, the drama adds to the show. You know, people are gonna make videos on this, and then more people are gonna watch this and see what it was. You know, that's what's gonna go down. So it's all good. It's all good. So let me go with this over here. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Well, let's watch some more Misogynoir. Here we go. What? Oh shit. You know, all I got to do is put his picture up, huh? You know?
What's going on, y'all? This is Mr. Let Go, and we are about to have a very interesting conversation about women, Black women in particular.
Why is it that it's always ugly men talking about women's appearance?
And their looks.
Look at him. Has never been able to grow a full beard. Divorced a long time ago. A strange relationship with his kids, a strange relationship with his father, allegedly. Why I guarantee you, if you walk through the whole manosphere, these are the men talking the most crap.
Especially how the media has potentially tricked Black women into looking ugly. All right. So
remember, basically, if you look at his stats, he's a failure. Not because he got a divorce or anything like that or whatever, but he says he's a coach for people who have been going through things, but he's still going through those things because it comes out when he talks. Mr. Misogynoir, right there. I got another one for you.
So today we put up this post, me as an Austin Holloman, and no, it has nothing to do with Ghana. It has nothing to do with Ghana. It has exactly everything to do with what I said. The post here says, after looking at some photos of women I've dated in Brazil, about 80% of the women in my recent content, pay attention to the wording and you'll understand why I said what I said. About 80% of the women in my recent content are way below my standards.
This is a man who has no standards. His only standard is how quickly can you get in bed with somebody. And if that woman was to show him resistance, then all of a sudden that woman he would see as below him, because she didn't do what he wanted her to do. He wants a traditional woman, but doesn't realize traditional women don't sleep with men on the first day. He bragged about it. He bragged about it in Brazil when he was there before he got himself kicked out. He bragged about how many that he shamed men. Let me try to get him close up. I got to give him his credit, Where is he at? Now, come on now. There. He shamed men into thinking that if they did not get sex with a woman in Brazil, there must be something they're doing wrong. He didn't say anything about interacting or a relationship or enjoying the company of, at a fine dinner or just going out and dancing. He didn't say anything. His number one goal was sex. His number one goal was sex. He's a hardcore misogynist. That's what he is. He's a Yeah, he did tell the truth about the level of colors men that follow him. Yeah. So I call him a slick misogynoir because he's trying not to be blamed for being a misogynist to black women, but he is. He basically is. Let me drop the link just in case somebody want to come up. Let me drop this link real quick, just in case. Just in case I don't make it home tonight. That was a jam. Unfortunately, the guy who made the song turned out to be a misogynist. But other than that, let's but hey, the music was amazing. It was amazing writing. That was a good modern R&B song. You know? So yep, that's him. That's him right there. That's him right there. Remember that? Let me go through this right here. Actually, this is probably a perfect time to end this live part 2. We will have a part 3. If you liked today's live stream, please put a 1 in the chat. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We're going to break it down like this.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero.
Oh, what's going on with this?
Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar.
I got a new rule. I just thought about it. If somebody comes up, if somebody does come up to the panel during the song, we'll extend the mix. But if not, we'll just work it out like this. Here we go.
Y si no hay pues emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré. De dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. Yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber.
Right, shout out.
Ya lo veré. No
Tell
vendo
me
mi
that's
alma,
our
lo
guy.
lograré.
Phoenix
Seré el
Gold.
más grande, no
Indiana
olvidaré.
Mom.
De dónde
Reno
vengo
West.
ni cómo voy.
Bridget Multimar.
Money work. Yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah.
Phoenix Gold.
Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
Blue Diamond.
Money work.
Love to be me.
De corazón. La plata no te hace ser
It's
feliz.
Newbie.
Yeah, de corazón.
Tim
De
Miller.
corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz.
Keep praying, yoga.
Money work.
Millie Pop.
El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah, 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 yeah. Money work. Money work. Money work. Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
All right, everybody. See you on the next one. That was
Money
fun.
work,